I got a text from yo young boy, Dylan Smith.
Oh, he texted you?
Yeah. We
I,
talked.
I ain't even petty like bothered him behind this playoff entry, this
Right.
playoff appearance that they got.
It
I
don't matter.
ain't
He still hot with Tomlin. Ain't no sense you.
yeah,
Ain't no
yeah, I
sense.
know.
He came up on the our AB video from last week and still becoming that Tomlin.
God dog.
He not moving off that.
We.
But he texted me. He said Joe Burrow
Mm,
will be a legend.
mm,
That's what he told me.
mm.
My nephew, the only Bengals fan I know,
You
hit
know.
me up. He up here talking about, first of all, his homeboy put him online just going crazy about the Bengals finally winning a playoff game. I'm not doing well as an OG. I tried to move that boy off the Bengals a long time ago, but now he feel like he just got something. He sent me a picture of Joe Burrow with franchise across his back, and he said them boys are Super Bowl bound.
Whew.
Now he
Now,
might have been listening to you. You might have influenced that.
hey man, you know,
You may have influenced that.
no one will call me on my cell phone.
What you trying to say, T? Are
I'm just
you are these folks? You the betting guy? Are you trying to tell these people what I think you're trying to tell these people?
okay. So as we take right now, it appears, and I'm just gonna make the assumption that the Chiefs should beat Pittsburgh. So, with that being said, we will get the Bills and Chiefs, Bengals and Titans going forward. That's the case. Joe Cool, man. That dude's just a stud, man. He's a young stud. He's cool. He ain't worried about nothing. He and you know what? I'm gonna give Cincinnati a lot of credit behind taking Jamar Chase over. What they obviously really needed was Penei Sewell, the offensive lineman from Oregon. Um, they should have took him in the draft to protect Joe because he just come off the ACL injury last year, and I figured Cincinnati's would have been more value in protecting Joe Burrow and opening up run lanes for Joe Mixon, but they saw something different, and maybe Burrow had some influence on that. I haven't seen any documentation of that, but maybe Joe said, "Hey, man, if Jamar is there at
That's
this
my
slot,
boy. Look at what we
this
did.
this is my guy." Yeah, I mean, so because you could tell, man, it was no work. There's no work involved with that. These boys just got chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I'll put it to you like this: King Henry coming back, coming back. He coming back. So that's the only thing that kind of scares me if Tennessee and Cincinnati line up. King Henry is back, man. And oh gosh, Cincinnati did not look good in the run game against the Raiders and run defense. So that's gonna be scary. Tennessee is a scary team to really not have a great passing attack. But I will say this though, Joe Burrow, he could get there. I think he could really truly get to the Super Bowl this year. I think they got the formula a little bit on the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got the receiving core to beat Tennessee. They got the offensive firepower to beat Tennessee. But the kicker is going to be the protection. And Joe is still having to scramble and slide. His pocket ain't always clean. We saw that today against the Raiders. His pocket is not clean all the time. He does not get that Brady pocket that we all know and love. He doesn't get that. He's having to slide and move up and move out and things like that just to make the play work. He's having to extend plays a lot. And if a good team, a good front seven can expose that. So that's the only kicker. But I'm still sticking by my guns, man. I said he was gonna make the AFC title game. Your nephew said Super Bowl. Hey, I can't be mad at him. I can't be mad at him. If I influence that, fine. I'm good with that. I do think the Bengals have enough. I started out the year saying they're gonna win more than whatever they win total come out to be in terms of Vegas talking, and I was right. So
did you get some money off of that?
I didn't, man. I couldn't find my way there to lock it in before the season started.
Right.
So I couldn't get there at the time to make it happen. But I would have put 100 down.
Right.
On that one. I'd have definitely put 100 down on that one.
Right.
Because I just feel like they just got the offense. I mean, and the NFL is an offensive league. I mean, so quite naturally, they should win. If they were slated to win 7, they can win 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's too easy. But the real reason why that caption is down there is simply this. I'm potentially going to have, I'm either going to be loved or hated by my brothers in the next couple weeks. You, Caesar, I may have to run through all of y'all. And I personally think I can run through all of y'all.
No, you must be talking about literally run, because the way you've been denigrating James G, Jimmy G, whatever you want to call them.
Go ahead.
And now you're saying y'all can make a Super Bowl run, basically.
We pay him to do a job.
Mm-hmm.
His job is to do his job. Okay? So whatever results we get from him doing his job,
mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. He ain't my favorite quarterback.
I know that.
I will give him credit, America. The Rams game, he made the throws that I needed him to make. He made some boneheaded ones now. Now, I will say this. The only one, I'll be honest with you, both of those interceptions probably wasn't his fault. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, well, I'll take that back. Kittle one, probably. You may say the one to the Kittle late, that was probably on him. But that first one, that was a terrible play call by Shanahan. We were doing so much misdirection and so much of that motion stuff that we do that it wasn't working against LA. Mm-hmm. And in my opinion, when we started going directly downfield and getting them on the slants and just drop back, pitch and throw, when we started doing that, that's when that game changed, in my opinion, against the Rams. Mm-hmm. When we tried to do all this move Kittle, move Debo, go across, running back and forth, all that stuff, it wasn't working. Mm-hmm. But when we started pitching, catching, that's when the game changed. And I think that's what we have to do to be a good Dallas defense, a good Green Bay defense. Pitch and catch. Stop standing back here playing, because these teams have good team speed. I mean, we might not can get on the edge against some of these guys consistently. But I personally think we'll make that run. I think we're going to make the run. I'm just going to go ahead and say it today. Nobody's going to call my cell phone in the next 2 weeks. We're going to make the run. We're going to go to Lambeau. We're going to beat Green Bay. We're going to beat them in the cold. In the cold.
So you're saying y'all going to the Super Bowl?
With Debo, Elijah.
Oh, you just call it NFC title game, you call it Super Bowl bound?
We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. The team that is because the thing that I forgot is that my guys are coming back too, just like your guys are coming back. Mm-hmm. Your Jairs and your Bakhtaris, my guys are coming back too. Mm-hmm. So I'm having to look past what's been going on, what's been transpiring within the organization, and look at what I got on the field. The defense has been very good. Mm-hmm. My defense has been very good.
Yeah, number 9 in scoring defense.
With the loss of Saylor, with D'Amico Ryans holding it down, Bosa's been great. And I've had my issues with Bosa, but Bosa's been great. Mm-hmm. The back end has started to improve and not make those foolish mistakes with PIs and things like that. Mm-hmm. They're trying to short things up. We're getting some guys back. We didn't have Trent end of the season. We got Trent coming back Sunday. Mm-hmm. We got pieces coming back that are important to us too, just like any other team. So, in my humble opinion, I personally think we can win the NFC. This is the year. I think everybody's on the equal playing field in the NFC.
Y'all gonna let up off of Jimmy if this man leads y'all to y'all second appearance?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Still on his neck. Why would that change? Why would that change? Why would that
be
change?
his second bowl appearance, T.
That he let that wait. So you saying
give him good game manager? Can you at least give him that?
So you saying he led us to the first one?
I ain't say that.
Or he was there.
I said, can you at least give him good game manager?
Oh, definitely. I'll give him good game manager. Trent Dilfer was that guy. I can put him in the same vein. There ain't no problem.
You can at least give him what's the boy over there in Baltimore, the second run, 2012 run. Oh, when they beat
Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You can't give him that.
Ugh.
He better than Trent Dilfer now.
Yeah, he better than Trent Dilfer. Joe Flacco
just had the playoff run.
He might be better than Joe too. Cause Josephine and Joe, you don't know what you're gonna get day to day.
See there.
But it's just lining up that I'm gonna have to go through my homeboy season, your squad.
We ended up with the number 13 scoring defense.
I'm telling
you, I needed that top 10. I know we probably, you know what I'm saying, rested some guys last week or whatever. But that matters a lot. Y'all got top 10 scoring defense once again.
It does.
Of course, y'all can run the ball. We shall see.
We shall.
That's an interesting take.
We know one will come.
I don't hear a lot of your the 49er faithful being as boisterous as y'all were in years prior. That year y'all went to that bowl, it was bang bang Niner gang all over my timeline on Facebook. Okay, it was 49er fans that came out of the woodworks. I have not seen the same level of enthusiasm this year.
Well, here's what you got. There's a lot of internal beef.
Okay.
Within us. It's been a lot of nobody wins when the family fights. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wins when the family loses. You know what I'm saying? We got problems within. It's personal. Me and some fellas that we all know, the Niner guys in our clique, we've been beefing back and forth, been talking about all the drama. Mm-hmm. Is Jimmy G the guy? Why are we wasting Trey Lance? Who's accountable? I've said personally that it's on Shanahan and up top. Mm-hmm. If we're sitting Trey, because when Jimmy was lackluster, it was okay. Jimmy's not the guy. Why are we wasting Trey's time? We're breaking his confidence. This is what I've been hearing from one guy that I'm not gonna name on this segment, but I think you can pretty much figure out who it is just by the way of who we've been talking about.
Does he seem like he can play tight end in the league himself right now?
He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
Shout out to Jason Clay. Shout out.
But I've been trying to let him know, look, it ain't him. It's Shanahan. It's the organization. It's the direction they're trying to go. They personally do not want to let $20 million sit on the bench. I mean, who would? So you're either going to ride with that or you're not. So we're just at the point now where, look, we're going to enjoy the last run. Stovall said it best. We're going to enjoy the last run. If this is the last run, we're going to enjoy it. Ride it out. I still personally think we gave up too much to go up in the draft because I think quarterbacks, you got to know what you talk. You got to know what you know if you're gonna go get a guy. You're gonna move up and get a guy like that. You're saying he's gonna make a Super Bowl for you. If you move up for a guy like that in that way, give up that kind of capital, you're saying he can lead you to the Super Bowl within the first 5 years of his tenure. Within the first 5. Within 5 years, he ought to be able to get you to that stage. That's what you're telling me.
Lead or just do what Jimmy did? What you want from Trey Lance? You want somebody?
Well, okay. Give me the same thing Kaepernick gave. At least. effective because he throw,
Would you
run.
say Cap ledge out of there, or is he along for the ride too? With y'all great
I
defense?
say he did it. I say he did it. He led me more than Jimmy did.
Okay.
I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but again, that it's been internal beef. We ain't been talking because there's been a whole lot of squabbling going on within the family.
And you think that's
nobody wins when the family feuds, man.
And that's what's going on across 49er Nation throughout the country.
Oh, it's a lot of feuding. I'm sure it is. I'm sure people who got their threads out there with their Niner fans or Niner friends or whatever.
I mean, is that what you're seeing online?
There's Jimmy G talks. There's Debo's a stud. We got to pay him. There's
Debo should be a Packer.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but okay, I get it. I mean, yeah, it sounds good.
He deserves to be a Packer.
That sounds good. I'll figure out a way to make sure he stays in San Fran. Y'all don't like a second good receiver in Green Bay, so I figure the way I see it.
You see, that's a low blow. You not have to.
That's not a low blow.
That's a low blow. That's
y'all want one stud and a developmental. That's y'all's thing. That's always been y'all thing. Give me an Antonio Freeman and you know what I'm saying?
You can't even name the other guy.
Robert Brooks. That would both developmental in a way. But
Free did lead the league in receiving 1 year though. Receiving yards.
Yeah,
I give him that.
Y'all looked at Justin Jefferson and said we got to pay him and Devontae. Can't do it because you could have had it. Can't do it.
Well, that was a pretty big statement, America. Y'all chime in and tell us what y'all think. Again, as we tape right now, 49ers have not faced off against the Cowboys quite yet. But my brother went ahead and put it on the line. He said that his boys will run the table.
We're going, man.
In NFC.
We're going.
And they're Super Bowl bound. Y'all tell us what y'all think. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.